Hello, everybody. This message is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising, or Venus and Taurus. I am G1 Writer with G1 Insights, and this is your life and love energy for the month of October 2019. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Please like and share this message around the world because everybody does deserve to hear this message. Guys, I would love to have you as one of my subscribers, so definitely please hit that like button, the share button, and hit the subscription button, okay? So let's see what's going on with you, Taurus. This is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising, or Venus and Taurus. Let's see what's going on with your overall energy for the month of October. Oh, that card came back out. Your cards are like jumping out. They're ready. Taurus, I feel like a lot of you are definitely contemplating about the past, or you definitely have a lot on your mind, or maybe you're trying to, because the center of your energy is spiritual awakening, okay? So it's definitely about viewing things in a different perspective, realizing what went wrong, what didn't work out for you before. And I feel like you guys are applying like a whole new method to do things, and a whole new way that you guys can make money, a whole new way on how you can grow your assets, how you can grow your community, okay? So this is really, really good for a lot of you when it comes to your finances. But even so, okay, it seems like things are definitely happening like rapidly, and there's going to be some truth that you have to face, even with yourself, realizing what needs to change and taking the initiative to make sure that it happens. So I like your energy, Taurus, this season, because I feel like this is when you own it, where you come in and say, you know what, I know that this has happened before, and I know that this has happened in the past. Let me deal with things in a whole new way. Let me set the record straight, or let me, I feel like, I just heard statistics. So for a lot of you, I feel like that's what it is. Like you have this part of your values are like, I just don't want to be another statistic. And I hate that word because it really tricks me up a lot. Like, you ever had one of those words that's like really, really tough for you to say? Like, it's been like that forever for me. I hate that word, like statistic. So I feel like you, Taurus, is like, I just don't want to be another statistic. I don't want to be, the one who didn't succeed in life, or the one who didn't graduate. I don't want to be the one who shacks up and not get married. I don't want to be the one who has a kid and I'm not with the father. Like, a lot of you have these thoughts, and I feel like because of that, it's kind of like indirectly withholding you from your blessing because you're so skeptical about things. And I'm not saying to be naive this season, but what I'm saying is open up your heart. Okay, because I feel like there's a lot coming in for you when it comes to your resources, your connections with others. But for some reason, you have this wall up, and it's like you guys are trying not to be that way. Like, you're trying not to be that way, but it's like for some reason it just keeps happening. Like, you're trying your best to just evolve on that level where, okay, I know that I'm having trust issues in this area, even financially. I know that I'm a little afraid to ask for that promotion, or I know I've been a bit nervous about asking them on a date, or I know I've been a little distant. But it's not because I don't want this to happen for me, but I'm just not sure. I don't want to waste my time. Like, that's what I'm feeling from you. Like, and just like as you always are, you are contemplating, like you're taking your time to really, really analyze the situation for your well-being. You're really, really trying to map out the pros, the cons, what can happen, what could go wrong, what could go good, the benefits of it all. Is it even worth it? Is it even worth leaving this job at the moment, right? Like, a lot of you have a lot to think about. You're definitely thinking about a lot when it comes to making decisions. And your energy has actually been like that for quite a while, Taurus. But I feel like a lot of you had took the initiative in the month of September. And speaking of September, we have a new moon in Libra that is going to happen September 27th or 28th, give or take a day. And that energy right there, oh my God, is going to be magnificent. Because although Libra is not your sister sign, you guys still share the same ruling planet, which is Venus. And anytime Venus reacts in a beautiful sign like Libra, it really magnetizes everything. Like, it makes everything glorious, basically. So for you, this is really good when it comes to love, relationships, partnerships, your finances. So this is really, really good. I feel like some doors are opening for you, but that trust is like, okay, give that person a chance. Like, I don't know who it is, but give these people a chance. If these people are saying, listen, I'm willing to give you the job, but I need you to do this, cover point B, cover point C, you know, and if these people are walking side by side by you and they're like giving you guidance on how to actually be successful in any type of area of your life, it doesn't matter, you know, take it and run with it. Like, literally learn what you can from this particular situation. Okay, if you feel like you need to reach out for some spiritual advice, okay, I'm definitely available. You know, of course, God is 24/7, 7 days a week, overnight. Like, don't be afraid to call on your archangels and your guardian angels. Don't be afraid to call on your close friends and, you know, your sisters and your siblings and your brothers, you know, or your cousins. Just people that really can really resonate with your soul. I feel like this is going to be the perfect season for you to get in touch with your soul member group, my love. Every one of us has a soul member group. And there's a lot of people that we know currently, like physically in our lives, who are a part of our soul member group. And it doesn't necessarily mean that it's family. Sometimes family come in the form of a soul member group, okay? And that is what I feel like you guys are going to have to rely on, is reaching out to someone who may know a bit more about this particular subject, or maybe, you know, someone who may have experienced these things, that whatever it is that you guys are going through. Now, for each and every one of you, this energy is going to be different, and that's why I brought up the new moon in Libra, because that first week of October, we're going to carry that energy through, okay? So that first week of October is going to be a bit tricky. Like, you're going to feel really amazing, you know, feeling refreshed, new ideas, really feeling yourself, really confident. And I feel like you're going to be feeling really assured. Does that make sense? Like, assured. That's what I feel. Like, you're like, yeah, okay, I can do this. I'm going to do it. I'm going to take that risk, you know? And there's that feeling, and I feel like you guys appreciate it so much. Like, you're so happy to be back in a zone where you're being you again, you know, and it's perfectly okay with just being you, you know. So I think that is the thing. Like, with you guys reconnecting with yourself and being proud of yourself and acknowledging where you came from, where you are now, and where you are going, okay? But financially, my love, I feel like this is going to be huge, especially when it comes to connections and communications, okay? Also, guys, the 14th, around the 14th, between the 13th and 15th, give or take a day, we will have a full moon in Aries. So, Taurus, I know that you're not the most impulsive zodiac sign. Like, in fact, you prefer to take things slow and to get to know people, to build trust with people. And I know you very well when it comes to that area in your life. You prefer to take things slow, okay? However, it's not going to be like that. That week, the ending of that second week, okay? And you guys can follow your weekly focus on my Facebook channel, okay? Facebook/G1 Writer, I believe. Okay, so guys, I'll post the link below so you guys or G1 Insights, but I normally always post on like my personal page, but I'll share this with you all, and I'll keep you guys posted as the month go along, God's willing. And I just want you to know, like, that week you will feel impulsive. You will feel like everybody is like, hey, come on, let's go, let's do this, you know, feeling really excited, like, wow, where all this energy come from? Like, so it is going to be definitely something to look forward to. It's definitely going to be an exciting experience, because you're going to be meeting a whole lot of new people, going places. You may even decide to take a trip. For a lot of you, you may decide to connect with old friends, and because I do see the Six of Cups here, so this definitely somebody from your past or somebody that you've known, maybe even from your childhood, is returning. This could even just be simply reminiscing about the good old days, right? And I think that's what's going to cause you or motivate you to have this whole new idea or new inspiration, like really motivating you to go for what you want this season. Okay, but this is the perfect time for you to kind of review or evaluate, okay, where you've been, where you are now, and where you are going. Okay, but you guys you are looking at things from a different perspective. You're realizing that, here with the Six of Cups, you could also be realizing that, whatever didn't work for you in the past, you're going to try a new thing. Maybe you're going to try a whole new way to do things, a whole new way on how to make money, a whole new way on how to be in love. How do you approach love these days, So when it comes to your career, though, it's important that you guys begin to communicate with a vision and a purpose, okay? Because ultimately, it's going to lead you to where you need to be, okay? And that's what you want. You want success, and you want to be admired. You want, I just heard correlation. You want things to come together, for your greater good. And they are. It is. Things are working out for you. However, guys, there's definitely somebody here with a lot of water energy in their birth chart. I don't know if this is a water sign, but it could be a Gemini, okay? Because I see air energy here too. So if this is not a Gemini, then this is definitely a water sign. A Scorpio, a Pisces, a Cancer. I do not recommend that you guys be. It's not that you can't be with the Cancer. The problem is Taurus. It's not that you can't be with the Cancer, okay? I feel like Cancers sometimes have the effect on you that, if you're naturally not an angry person, I feel like Cancer had this effect where they tend to bring that out of you, and I don't like that. I don't like that Cancers can be so emotional, and I feel like it makes you uncomfortable. Yes, you can be a bit sensitive sometimes to people's feelings, but I feel like you don't want to be around that type of energy every day, So again, if this is definitely not a water sign, then this could be someone with a lot of water energy in their birth chart, okay? And if you guys don't really understand, or maybe you're a cross watcher, maybe you guys are the water sign, maybe you're interested in a Taurus, okay? If you're a Scorpio, then, that is your opposite sign. You and Scorpio are opposite signs. So it may and it may not work. I always tell people when it comes to compatibility, it's so easy to compare and contrast, but until you actually understand each other's birth chart and actually walk through what your Mercury is in, for example, if you're a Taurus, your Mercury planet your Mercury energy is either going to be your exact sign, which means your mind and your heart is in complete alignment, or it would be the sign before or after, okay? So it could either be Gemini or your Mercury could be in Aries. Okay, but it can usually is in your exact sign, but you have some people where it's not necessarily an exact sign. So, and I'm saying all that to say, because it does, whenever you check where your Mercury is and you check where your spouse's Mercury is, it determines how you guys communicate. Okay, how you approach money, how do you approach your wealth, how do you express yourself, Because when Mercury go retrograde, it will determine how well you guys can work things out together, or if you guys will fall apart. These are the type of things that a lot of people don't think about when they talk about compatibility, So it's bigger than just the sun signs, guys. And I will save that conversation for another day. I just want to move on with your reading. So let's check your overall energy, guys, okay? But overall, this is definitely a very spiritual season for you. And I'm not surprised because it is harvest season. So you guys are definitely manifesting what you want. And it's as strange as it feels. Again, I just keep hearing, I just don't want to be another statistic. I just want to be successful. I want to be admired. I want to be happy. And I just want to be in love. I don't want the drama. I don't want the chaos that comes along with it. But you guys have to understand, nobody is perfect. Okay, there's gonna be conflicts at times, and there's nothing wrong with that. There's gonna be disagreements, but the problem is how we deal with the disagreements. Do we hurt each other? Are we being dismissive? Are we being indecisive all the time? Are we not being consistent with the way that we love people? Is all type of things that can go wrong whenever, especially when it comes to love. All type of things can go wrong if our heart is not in it completely. Okay. But for a lot of you, you're definitely doing some research on something. Like I said, I feel like you guys are definitely trying to amplify your businesses, okay? Or if you have like a particular job of some sort. I don't know why that came out on the Hangman card, okay? So, guys, pay attention because, again, if you have this sudden urge that you want to do things from a different perspective, really, really try your best to pay attention to your gut, like that feeling that just won't go away, and you're like, I gotta stop this, or I have to do something different. I have to do something I haven't done. If you keep getting that urge, like that feeling, because your third eye chakra, not your third eye, your third chakra, my love, is your solar plexus. And anytime your solar plexus come out, again, guys, this is a very spiritual season for you. You guys are definitely tapping into your intuition, especially with the renewal card here. This is in your future. This is ahead of you. So this is definitely a situation where you are literally relying on spirit to guide you. And I think that this is beautiful because you understand now where things went wrong. You get it, Pay attention to your throat chakra. So, guys, anytime that our solar plexus come out in reverse, along with our throat chakra coming out in reverse, there is definitely a feeling that we are not addressing, something that we need to discuss, that we are not speaking about. And so for you, Taurus, don't be afraid to do that, because I do see the Four of Cups here, and it is talking about discontentment. And I feel like maybe this is one of the few things that you are not discussing with people, and I think that you need to. Don't be afraid to show that side of you. Don't be afraid to be vulnerable. It's going to open a lot of doors for you. People are going to be more than willing to assist you when you show, hey, you know what? I fucked up. I need your help. I don't know what to do anymore. It's nothing wrong with saying, I fucked up. It's about getting back out there and making it right. So don't beat yourself up about this. If you messed up, you fix it. It's nothing to get stuck over, okay? But as far as relationships, they are building to another level of trust, another level of security, another level of stability, especially for those of you that are in relationships, or if you're married, or maybe you're single, maybe you're trying to get a divorce. Relationships are developing to a whole new level. So you really are even building a new relationship within yourself, okay? So again, you do have the awakening card here, and that's exactly what it's saying, that it's important to be yourself. So definitely remember that it's okay. Like, you're human, but you're very spiritual first. We're all spiritual beings before we're human. And I feel like that's the side of you that you're going to mostly rely on this season. Now, Taurus, overall, what I have for you is that, yes, action, my love. Okay, definitely taking actions, because there was a point where there was a temporary standstill. There was a point where you couldn't really do anything, and now you're going through this period of like a windfall where things are like really falling into your lap. Things are really actually happening for you. The abundance is happening. The money is flowing. You're on board with like close friends and family. You're reminiscing. You're hanging out with old people, like, people that you knew from your past. You're even receiving a lot of knowledge from people. And I think that that's the part of you that is excited, okay? Because I feel like you feel the growth. But I also keep hearing, I just don't want to be another statistic. That's it. If you can promise me that, then sure, I'll do it. Like, that's what I'm hearing from you. I just don't want to be another statistic. So, but I will tell you, Taurus, you have nothing to worry about. So put on your best face. Go out there and get that job. Go for that job interview. Go get that business loan. Okay? Go out there on that date. Go to the courthouse.